to subscribe.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Tom Origins. That might be really loud. I'm really sorry, but what's going on today, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you're all having a great time. Splendid diddly do. Today, we are talking about Far Cry 6. Sexy. Far Cry 6 is a game that is going to be coming out at the end of the year. Sad times, but don't worry, guys, because I'm going to be breaking down all of the goods that you need to know. So in the UK, you have all the UK prices up on your screen right now. All the UK prices and all the what you get and what you don't get and stuff like that. But Far Cry 6 has been confirmed and we've seen gameplay, actual gameplay, which is amazing. Look at this gameplay. It's beautiful. Wow, look at it. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's orgasmic. It's brilliant. It's a brand new Far Cry 6, and it's the new installment in the Far Cry series. And obviously, Far Cry, if you didn't know, it's not meant to be realistic. It's not meant to be photographic realism. It's meant to be a little bit cartoony, a little bit cheesy, a little bit off the top, and a little bit off the cuff. And it's exactly that in this trailer. It looks beautiful. It looks exciting. It looks brilliant. And you can have a pet crocodile with a golden tooth. And if you don't like that, then you can suck on my toes. Because this game looks phenomenal. Chef's kiss. Mwah. A beautiful game. It looks really fun, really energetic, really exciting. It even made me want to go back and play the old Far Cry games myself whilst we're waiting for this game to come out. And it does look amazing. And the graphics are impeccable. It is the next-gen Far Cry game, so the graphics are going to be impeccable. We have Chorizo, our lovely little dog companion, who looks absolutely fantastic in all of the trailers. He's the goodest of boys, and we must protect him at all costs. But we have a pet crocodile as well, which is so cool. We have a pet crocodile and a pet chihuahua, or whatever it is. A sausage dog. It's brilliant. It's fantastic. It's amazing. There's tanks. There's all sorts of vehicles. There's all sorts of weapons. There's all sorts of explosions and really awesome things. So it's going to be a Far Cry game. You know, expect what you would expect from a Far Cry game, but it's going to be that on steroids. It's going to be that, but bigger and better. And I can't wait for it. Moff Gideon, if you've watched The Mandalorian, and Gustavo Fring, if you've watched Breaking Bad, is in this as the main villain. So if you've ever wanted to go and slap Gustav in the face and ask him how his chicken is, now's the time. Or if you wanted to get revenge for the horrible man who stole Baby Yoda, now is also the time to get revenge on him. A great actor playing an amazing evil dictator role in Far Cry, which is amazing. Something like we've seen before with Far Cry 4's antagonist. And this is going to be amazing. It's going to be an open world game, as all Far Cry games are. There's a really compelling, interesting, action-packed single-player and multiplayer story mode, which looks amazing. The weapons and the graphics do look impeccable. Can't wait to be streaming it on the Xbox Series X later this year. And it looks like it's still going to have its many different sort of avenues of combat. It's going to have a bit of knife play. It's going to have a little bit of gun play. It's going to have some stealth. It's going to have some explosive anger and rampage modes and things. It's going to be really good. It's a sandbox like no other. It's, you know, it's going to have a beautiful coat of paint on it. It's going to be brand new. It's going to be looking fantastic. And on top of that, it's also going to provide us with the environment to just go about and have the funnest time possible destroying this dictator's, you know, evil democracy. It's going to be really fun. And I can't wait to play it. I hope you guys are excited to play it too. I would love to hear about your favourite Far Cry game in the comments down below if you are interested in doing that. We're also close to 4K subscribers. Hopefully by the time this game comes out, we might be sitting close to 5K subscribers. Who knows? But I can't wait to play it. The graphics look fantastic. There's a multi-gendered protagonist, which I know is one of my new favourite elements in gaming so far. How we can have these multi-gendered characters and protagonists, either the form of a biological woman or a biological man, both called Danny. And you can do whatever you want with Danny, dress them up in different outfits, design them how you want, have the gunplay however you want, have them be like John Wick and be really stealthy and tactical with like hand-to-hand combat and pistols, or you can be like really loud and proud with your huge LMGs and your grenade launchers, and it's going to be a fantastic game. I have no doubt that it's going to be a little bit of something for everybody, which I love about games. I love games that give you a little bit of something for everybody, whether you want to be loud and proud, going in chaotically, whether you want to be stealthy and sneaky, or mix it up. You can do whatever you want. It's Far Cry. It's your own sandbox. Go out there, do whatever you want. To be as energetic and crazy and manic as you want it to be. I don't even know what that gun is, but it looks amazing. And yes, have a Molotov, you cheeky bastards. Have one of them. It looks amazing. I'm looking forward to it. We've not had a Far Cry game in a very long time. New Dawn wasn't very good in my opinion. Far Cry 5 was meh. It was kind of good, kind of not good, depends who you ask. Far Cry 4 was one of my favourite Far Cries, but Far Cry 3 beats it for me. It's one of the best games that I've played in a very long time was Far Cry 3, and I can't wait to go back to the sort of a tropical island, sort of Caribbean roots, which this is set in an archipelago, sort of Caribbean island in the middle of the ocean. It looks kind of cool, and it's going to have huge sprawling cities. It's going to have jungle, it's going to have rainforest, it's going to have the coastline. It's going to have a lot of diversity in everything, whether location, character, weapons, combat, pet crocodiles and the like. It's going to be fun. This is the CD gun, the Hey Macarena gun. I can't play it because of copyright terrors, but yeah, it sings the Macarena song whilst you shoot CDs at people's heads, which if you don't like that, it's amazing. On top of that, you're going to be Iron Man in this game. You can get a rocket-propelled backpack, which will RPG the crap out of anything that's in front of you, and that alone is worth the price of admission. We also have, obviously, the best actor in cinema history playing the villain, which is amazing. He plays every villain I've ever seen on the telly, whether it be the chicken seller from Breaking Bad, or whether it be Moff Gideon himself, the dark-sabing, wielding, amazing genius. Moff Gideon, the evil emperor-to-be. And there's a cute-ass dog in it. And the cute-ass dog is called Chorizo. It's beautiful. It's a hilarious play on words because it's a sausage dog, and chorizo is sausage in Spanish or whatever, so you're getting something funny from it. You use chorizo to distract your enemies, and then you brutally assault them, which is fantastic. It's great. Use the animal. And it also lick the blood off your hands, so it's also a hygienic way of cleaning your hands, which is great, especially after the year we've just had. But yeah, we get, as I say, multi-role protagonist, man or woman POV, and obviously, regardless of what gender you want to identify as, there'll be a protagonist for you, which is going to be good. I love that with gaming now. It's getting very diverse and very interesting. Obviously, certain games you have to have a certain gendered protagonist depending on the storyline, but this one, free roaming, exploration, sandbox, open world, do what you want type game. It's lovely to see that choice again appear in this Far Cry game, which is great. And we can see the combat is very intense, very exciting. It's almost like being in your own popcorn action movie. And that's what this is. It's a very silly, very cheesy Michael Bay sort of action style video game. I love the fact that you heal with the cigar. You puff the cigar and you burn the hand, and it's brilliant. I love it. I love doing all that type of animations and stuff. I'm a sucker for that. The combat, hand-to-hand combat, I love in games. I don't think enough games do hand-to-hand combat perfectly enough. But Far Cry has always pleased me with its hand-to-hand combat system. I love the fact you can yeet a ball at a person's head and then just yeet them off a bridge and just do what you want, which is great. The sniping as well. I'm an avid sniper in many games like Warzone and Call of Duty Battlefield. So there's some sniper love here in the trailer, which I'm loving. Personally, I think you could go a little bit further away than that. But it's just, maybe this guy's not as good as me. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just chilling. But the combat is amazing. My girlfriend actually winced at multiple scenes in this trailer going, oh, that's a bit graphic. And that's why I know it's going to be a great game. Plus, a crocodile can jump on someone's head and eat them, which is fantastic. I can't wait to have a Steve Irwin sort of nod to the amazing crocodile hunter. And have a pet crocodile who I will love and probably call Chompy. I don't know what its name actually is. Probably said it in the trailer, but I was too excited, combusting at the seams to actually notice the name of the crocodile. But anyway, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a really interesting game. And I love this feature. I think this feature was really overlooked and wasn't talked about a lot. But the fact that you can hold a little smartphone up and like it'll find you an important POI, place of interest on your phone, and have to like try and track that in the world around you is brilliant. I think that's a really exciting feature. And there's a flamethrower. So there's that. If you like flamethrowers, it's fantastic. And it looks amazing, and the graphics do look fantastic. Obviously, depending on what console you play it on, the graphics will look better or worse depending on what you're playing on. But there's a firework gun as well. So, what else can you expect? What else do you want from them? They're giving you everything, just enjoy it. Just pre-order it. Actually, don't pre-order it. Let me pre-order it. Let me waste my money first. Let me see if it's good. And then if it is, and you trust my review, then you can go out and purchase it. I'll do you a favour. So like, comment, and subscribe. Do me a favour. Ding dong the notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
And imagine a utopia. Darling, I'm just so fed up with. What does perfect even mean?